Hey everyone. So today is the last day before my Spotify launch. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I'm ending this PR day by day log at a beautiful mountain stream. I found a quiet place and it's very beautiful here. I'll just show it to you. So we spent this afternoon wading through the stream. We're very wet and bitten by mosquitoes, but it's wonderful. You get to see all the tree roots exposed above the water, and yeah, it's lovely. And also kind of fitting, the last track on my EP is called Once I Had a Sweetheart. It's a traditional. It's probably pre-18th or maybe even 17th century. Might be an Irish tune, but it was adopted by English composers as well. I think it's used in The Beggar's Opera. And the lyrics, Once I Had a Sweetheart, were later added to it. The first time I heard it was a recording done by Evelyn Tubb. If you know the Concert of Music, she's one of the singers who was in that ensemble. They were a very big influence on me. So I talked about fretwork before, but my mother, she also came home with CDs from the Concert of Music, and they were singing Thomas Ravenscroft, Dowland's First Book of Songs, and I absolutely loved it, and I spent hours listening to it and trying to pick out the different voices and teaching myself to sing the soprano part, the tenor part, and the countertenor parts. And I just loved the intricate polyphony of this music. This tune is a bit more simple. It's not a chord song. It's a tune, a folk tune. It speaks of a woman, or I suppose it could be a man as well, actually. It speaks of somebody singing, Once I had a sweetheart, but now I have none. It's probably a woman because the text goes, he's gone and left me. Of course, it could be a man as well. And this woman, or man, sings that they dreamed their lover was there at night, but when they woke it wasn't so, and that they will travel to England, France and Spain and travel the watery main to find them. And I think that's beautiful symbolism. If you look at tarot, for instance, then water stands for emotions. So if you're traveling the watery main, you could interpret it as traveling the entire emotional spectrum. I think when you love deeply, that's what happens to you. And in that sense, it's a beautiful layer to the song. This song is the end of the album. It's as the poem Autumn Queen was the portal in, this is the portal out of the album, and it leaves you with the sound of blackbirds singing and the forest susurrus of the wind through the leaves. One of my favorite sounds in the world ever. I mean, rain and the susurrus of leaves through beech leaves, that's my favorite sound. And blackbirds. And this song, this track, is kind of a last-minute addition. We rehearsed the songs before that because they had to be in one take. And then, I guess a few days or a week before that, I asked Hannah van Gorkum, would you mind doing a duet with me to have one more song for this album, since we're having 2 days of recording and we'll probably have some time for one more track. And she said yes. So this song was hardly rehearsed, but Actually, I think it's turned out really beautiful. And when I later sang the voice part, I think it's some of my best singing there. Yeah. So very. It's like a present. It turned out very unexpected and nice. And I love that it's a duet between a viola da gamba and a nyckelharpa, the only one actually on the album. And Hannah van Gorkum and I we did some other stuff with her nyckelharpa and my viola da gamba, and I think all of that is just so magical. It's such a magical combination. They both have such warm resonance, those instruments, and it really adds a lot of depth to it. So even though it's a last minute addition, I do count it as also one of my favorites. I spent a lot of time rehearsing My Love Came to Dublin, for instance, but maybe because it's so emotional I can't always listen to it, but I've always liked this one, and I always like Foxkin, for instance. So it depends. And I think this is a track that you could put on in the evening when you're winding down. And it's very meditative. It's very calm, it's very quiet and peaceful. It leaves you with a lot of space for your own thoughts and just sitting and enjoying having listened to the album. So I hope that's the feeling it leaves you with when you get to listen to it. So tomorrow, I think I might go live when my Spotify goes online. And I must say I've really enjoyed these little films. I know there's about 3 people who've been watching throughout the week every day. So thank you guys, you know who you are. But I just, when you do a concert, it's very exciting, but that costs a lot of energy. It's really nice that you get to connect live with people and you have that chemistry with, the audience. If there's children, you have to adjust a little bit, and it's very special to perform live. But having my own space and talking from a place of quiet and taking all the time I want to give some really enriching background stories. At least for me, it has been enriching to tell you about all of this. Some things I didn't even know myself until I found myself talking about it. It draws out extra layers for me too. So I might do it again. I've really enjoyed talking about what my experience is behind the songs, my inner world, because if you're listening to music, it's not per se necessary to know these things, but I have to know these things to be able to write these songs. Especially if you're writing your own material, if you're not doing a cover, you have to have a good reason why certain words go there. You have to know why you pick a certain mood. You have to know why something resonates for you. So that's something that I have to know and have. That's my work that comes before the song, and it's really nice to share that with you. So thank you for listening. See you tomorrow for the launch, and I will give you one last view of this beautiful magical place with lots of mosquitoes, and then that's it for me. I think I will do some extra information about the wonderful musicians who made this album with me, but probably not live, so I'll be posting about that on Facebook. But I might do this again. If you liked this, please let me know. in the comments or some other way. If there's something you would like me to talk about or to share, I like doing that, so feel free to let me know that as well. So here is one last look. Oof. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a beautiful susurrus of leaves right now. And I will leave you with this last image and see you soon.